is first seed at every tournament that he goes to, and no one comes close to him. Like second seed isn't
And
even
he
a
sandbags with DK the entire time. Anyway. So, looks like they started at Battlefield. I can see that. Team competition.
Some nice DFW teams going on.
Yeah, so for these team competitions, okay, so what do you think about Icy's Puff?
I agree with that, Res. bluezaft, he had the read so good, but it didn't work out. Okay, Icy's Puff. Flow to floaty. Puff's got the vertical. She's jumping. She'll save Icy's if they get into a lot of trouble, like if they get shined or something, but there's not even a shine on the opposing team, so even less for Icy's to worry about. And of course, Icy's the movement, the wave dash. Covers a lot of ground, but Banana's swinging at the edge right there. Not quite able to get Mouse mangle that he took, if you will. Oh, Nana dying already. Well, I say already.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, so whenever you are ice climbers in doubles, it's like it's so much easier to lose Nana because the chaos of doubles is so much higher than the chaos of singles. And when you have 5 characters on screen as opposed to like 3 in the case of ice climbers, the odds of Nana just getting hit by a stray hit and then falling to her death because she doesn't know what she's doing because she's dumb AI. Oh, nice
Bluezaft, that was so sick. He totally read Hamlin's forward tilt crouch cancel res, baby. Is that 2017 or is that like 2001?
That's like.
It's hard to tell sometimes, you know.
Yeah, that's like 2000.
Oh my goodness, the grab to the res.
But good on Hamlin. He DI'd that really well and lived and didn't die, which is you know what you do in that case.
Wow, that double F smash and still really good DI from Hamlin. Not even going off stage actually. Mouf off stage gonna take a long time to get back.
So the thing about Peach Sheik is that what you can see happen a lot, and what you kind of saw happen there a little bit, was Peach is very floaty. And yes, she's a tank and can recover from basically anything and can lift really high %. But the higher % she is, the more likely she is going to get knocked off the stage by a stray hit, leaving the other team to double team the opponent who's still on stage. So you get a lot of instances where unless the Sheik can hold her own in 2v1s, then Peach Sheik is really kind of...
That was just a really quick like miscommunication. Bananas is like, okay, you're still floating to the stage, so I'm just gonna do the down throw F smash and just hit confirm this. And bluezaft was like, nah, I got the rest. I see you holding him, and it just it was the worst outcome. They didn't rest Hamilton, they rested Nana. Yeah, that's so unfortunate. But they're not too far behind. Peach is at 104. This is almost a completely even game. Bear. Okay, did Hamlin get a hit on Peach? Is that what happened? How did she go so far? Unless Icy's Bear is really just that strong. And it is a good move. It's a strong move. Nana, see ya. Okay, grab. Doesn't leave. Ooh, nice dash attack. Caught Hamlin sleeping.
Bananas with a pretty sick combo there on hamyojo.
Looking rough, but, you know.
Okay, so this is what's interesting. I was talking to Wobbles about this last week at Monday Night Melee during doubles when Bananas and
that was such a sick save. Nice job. Nice teamwork from Red Team.
But Wobbles was saying about Icy's and Peach, or not Peach, Jigglypuff, is that they're all floaty characters, and so you run into that situation where it's like as you get to a higher % as a floaty character, you get knocked away further, and it takes you longer to come back because you're a floaty character. That being said, with Jigglypuff on the team, it sort of helps mitigate that a little bit in terms of getting double teamed whenever ice climbers get knocked off the stage, because she has 5 jumps and is really good at avoiding everything. She can just like float up and pound off to the side until the Icies come back and really just kind of avoid the 2-on-1 situation altogether.
Team down smash right now, they racked up 160 between they had them sandwiched between them, just down smash, Peach and Sheik. I mean, Sheik's down smash is also pretty good.
Ooh, Banana's starting up a wobble there. But
yeah, I feel like he just kind of messed it up.
I think, okay, what I think happened there is you sort of, in doubles, don't necessarily have a lot of time to wobble someone. And so he kind of sped up the wobble beat and ended up...
DFW hasn't... the top players in DFW have an interesting style. At the very end of last game, we saw Mouf very calmly just walk forward and down smash to end the set. And then just now, Bananas stood still and let Hamlin just fall right into his grab. I like the wait meta that's going on in this city right now. Wait for them to do something.
I don't know if you were aware of this, but DFW is a very, very campy place.
And you know what? With the characters on screen,
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Yeah, let's take a look at the characters that are on screen. You have Ice Climbers.
Very good at approaching. You know, known for their approaching ability.
Yeah, absolutely love to wave dash back and hold shield and grab you. Then you have Jigglypuff, who loves to back air. Then you have Peach, also known as the Wall. And then you have Sheik, also known as the dumbest, lamest character ever, who also likes the wall a lot.
Mouf getting every percent he could out of that first stock. He was at 211, my guy. That's ridiculous. That should be it.
Yeah.
It was really good. He like edge canceled and immediately was out of, you know, hit stun, but it didn't matter. Why is there a dog in the studio?
Why isn't there more dogs?
That's a good point. bluezaft gonna eat that. Another stock. Red team up. Yeah, one stock. You know, it's a lead, sort of. What happened to Nana? Where'd she go? Well, she's dead.
Yeah.
She's dead
Nana's
now.
dead.
And
Effectively having the killing power.
and really, the first step is acceptance. You know.
Yeah. Okay, so we got them split up.
Blue team getting
this
walled
is
out right now.
This is kind of the situation I was talking about, where it's like, yes, it was a 2-on-1, but because bluezaft plays Jigglypuff, he could just wait up in the air and not even have to worry about engaging. And whenever Hamlin tried to come and, you know, slap him, he just kind of pushed him away.
Banana stock started 3 seconds ago. He got hit by one down smash and took 51. He got hit by another and took 25, and Nana died.
Yep.
That's, you know what? If you ask me, that's pretty optimal, I think. If you can do 2 moves and deplete the entire stock.
If you can bait an Ice Climbers, and oh goodness. If you can bait an Ice Climbers as Peach to like wave dash down smash into you, but then intercepts the wave dash and down smash them first, you get so much percent because they're holding down. And then they press the C stick down, so they like ASDI down when they try to down smash you out of the wave dash just by like going.
Connor looks like an agreeable guy, let me tell you.
Connor's
Bananas,
great.
look how nice he looks.
He's a nice dude. He might switch to Fox.
If it was my first tournament, I would sit down at a setup with him and say, hey, can I play some friendlies with you?
Would play Ice Climbers against him. But he wouldn't wobble you.
Maybe he's not a nice guy. Oh, he wouldn't wobble me.
He would not wobble you. Non-friendlies. Tournament, he would absolutely wobble the
I
crap
am
out of
feeling the spacing from bluezaft right now.
you. Yes.
Yeah, that's correct. It is 2-0 right now. Blue team with their back against the wall. Can they pull it out? Can they summon their will? No. Oh, okay, the reversal.
Oh.
And Hamlin's dead. Oh,
Nope.
the save! Such that was
Peach,
that was synergy.
Peach's down smash, possibly the best move in the game.
The double fair from Mouf. Someone clipped that. We saw 2 fairs in quick succession. 57 for one move. Mouf's popping off right now. Mouf doing so much damage. Oh, okay. Was off stage. They're opting for the 2v1 against Ices as Puff slowly floats back, and I agree with that, because she's just going to run away if you try to edge guard her, or she's float away, I suppose.
Nana just doesn't know what to do.
No. Sometimes. I feel bad for her sometimes. The slowest drill grab, but it worked.
I mean, those really fun. They were all just kind of like standing there.
That was the most DFW 3 seconds I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was just like a solid like, and it may sound ridiculous. It's like
the double.
there's like a full half a second to 1 second of nobody moving there, which doesn't sound that unreasonable, but in a doubles match in Melee is actually probably the most ridiculous thing I've seen in a long time.
bluezaft landed a drill on Hamlin, and they all just were like, what happens next? Everyone shielded, and bluezaft's like, all right, I'll grab. Connor with those up airs. I love Banana's up airs. He uses them well. Blue team once again finding themselves split up and off stage. I feel like this is a recurring theme.
Yeah, Hamlin and Mouf are doing a really good job of pushing.
Red team?
Yeah, red team to like off the edge and in like opposite directions as well, and then just walling them out and like forcing them to just keep being edge guarded. And whenever one of them gets back, they can target switch to the one who got back and then kind of attack them and 2-on-1 them.
And there it is, as you call it. Every single time that that bluezaft is alone, he's gonna float under or above the stage. Nice. Peach still living. Good DI from Mouf.
See, that was kind of
Bananas is crunched. Okay.
I feel like red team isn't capitalizing on their opportunities to 2v1 because Peach was way off screen and they weren't just trying to completely harass and assault Sheik.
Oh, bluezaft?
Bluezaft was just kind of like floating off to the side while Bananas was over on the left and Sheik was in the middle. She was completely sandwiched, and all you had to do is threaten wave dashing in with with Ice Climbers, or float in as Jigglypuff and like say, hey.
Oh, that was so
Yeah.
Oh, no. She just floated down. It took forever.
Yeah.
Hey, it was a good effort.
Yes.